Why is women's clothing so revealing compared to men's clothing?
I'm sure nobody wants to see my hairy chest, legs and back.
It's a product of culture, not aesthetics. Go to some regions of the Middle East and you just might change your mind about how revealing women's clothing might be.
Male clothing is marketed to be useful, durable stitches, deep pockets, sturdy zippers. Women's clothing is marketed to make her attractive, flattering cuts, accentuation of assets. It's all in making women a commodity.
Industrialized fashion standards that appeal to a sense of allure and attraction. It's programmed into our culture, and by proxy, we think of it as beautiful, suggestive, and appealing. Hence why boy shorts and a t-shirt are the go-to for my standard of beauty.
Part of it might be because the female form is so beautiful. Even as a straight woman, sometimes I am just in awe of how beautiful women are. Soft lines and curves, the female body is appealing to the eye.
They sell both, really, it's just that revealing women's clothes sell. The real question is, why is women's clothing so much more expensive and of a lesser quality? I deal with this problem by wearing mostly men's clothes, but it doesn't fit quite right. Oh well, I'm not going to spend 30 on a 5 t-shirt or 100 on 15 pants.
Women have more to reveal. There are tons of options of clothing for women to buy that are not revealing. I guarantee you that if women stopped buying revealing clothing, it would disappear from the shelves pretty fast. Women for the most part are their own worst enemies on this. Women will dress up and wear makeup for other women. They want to feel like the most attractive woman in the room. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, other women get mad that these products are created and marketed because they feel like it degrades women. I can assure you that most men do not give a crap how much makeup you have on or how revealing your dress is. We have a pretty good imagination for the most part and can see through it, while just want to be the prettiest person in the room. Most women fail to realize it's what's on the inside makes you beautiful.
It's because they buy it. Companies sell whatever makes money. Because the male gaze is different than the female gaze. Given some of the comments on here, I want to repeat what a female friend told me when I asked her why she liked men when men look so unattractive. She said, "What are you talking about? Men are beautiful." I had no response to that.
People choose the clothing they wear. The women around you are choosing to wear more revealing clothing than the men are.
Clothing doesn't have to be gendered. Wear what you want. Fuck the Puritan societal norms.
Literally supply and demand. Fred, people sell what people buy.
It's just what is attractive to people. Because curves are more attractive.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Men wouldn't buy it. Women do.
Supply and demand. If women didn't wear it, they wouldn't make it. Men prefer utility and function. We need pockets. My wife needs my pockets. She just wants a cute outfit that means her feel beautiful. I want to make sure I can carry shit and keep my balls in place.
Women chose that clothing.
Men show off to themselves. Women try to show off to other women, the idea of themselves, and lastly the prospect of sexual interaction leading to a stablemate. At least I think so. What about Borat's onesie?
Men are valued for their productive capabilities while women are valued for their reproductive capabilities. Cause nobody wants to see us naked. Likely cause they keep buying them.
No one wants to see man's side boob or a ball sack hanging out.
Nobody wants to see your ball cleavage. Just adhere to social norms.
Have you ever actually seen a man? EW.
Because women generally have attractive bodies that pretty much everyone likes to look at, while men do not. It's not. The clothes they choose like to wear are revealing.
Women are just better looking than men, in general. Cause women like it like that. Men don't want to get road rash. Men kind of recognize clothes are for protection of the tender dermis. No one's forcing women to wear who's they're so revealing by the way.
Because the woman's body is actually beautiful, nobody wants to go, "Hey Hank, I really love the way you trimmed your happy trail, brother." Lighting motifs are in.
Women are, IMO, considerably more interesting to look at. I admit, I'm biased.
Women want to show off the curves.
I mean, ask women why their clothing is so revealing. We're not buying your clothes for you and our imaginations, as men are plenty good. If you wore a poncho and 5 other emergency ponchos over the first poncho, we'd still be asking you out for drinks. 99% of women's beauty nonsense is to deal with other women. Guys, in general, don't care. You're a lot more attractive to us than you give yourself credit for. We're hardwired from an evolutionary model to think you look good.
The real question is, why do women feel the need to dress in more revealing clothing than men?
Objectification by men.
Because women these days have very little shame.
The flower looking to attract bees.
Because no one wants to see moose knuckle. Apart from that, men don't have much to show off. For the most part, we as men don't dress to show off unless it's a certain occasion. Women won't notice they are like.
Men have controlled the world for the majority of history. What are the majority of them attracted to? Women. That's really all you need to know.
Because women buy revealing clothing in cultures that don't treat women like slaves.
Maybe men prefer to attract with attitude, more so than having a nicely shaped butt and cleavage from pumped pecs. IDK, just my theory. Dudes would most likely also get ridiculed if they walked around in revealing clothing. Not hyped up like women, not to mention nobody wants to see grandpa in a miniskirt. Well, maybe some do, and for them I prescribe some meth, since they've clearly ran out.
It's a conspiracy of textile manufacturers to entrench the relationship in fighting over the heat controls in the car.
Why don't you ask the women that designed women's clothing?
That's a choice. Shop somewhere else.